The day after the election this week, multiple different aides and staffers to Donald Trump's campaign went out there in the media as part of their victory lap, admitting that he's got two day one priorities. And these two day one priorities, of course, are drilling and deportation. Donald Trump coming into office with his double D, drilling and deportation. Now, we know the deportation plans, and his campaign was very explicit. Caroline Leavitt, the spokesperson for the campaign, said they are already working on the logistics of deporting 20 to 25 million people out of this country like that, which, as economists have warned us, will immediately destroy the U.S. economy, grinding us almost to a halt completely. But in spite of the warnings from the very smart people who do this for a living, the Trump campaign says, we don't care. We're going to get them out of here. So deal with it. And unfortunately, this is something Donald Trump can do via executive order. You know, the Enemy Aliens or Alien Enemies Act. He can do that. And we cannot stop him. That I think is why a lot of people, by the way, are feeling so despondent right now. Not that it happened, but that the things he wants to do, we are literally powerless to stop. So those mass deportations, they're working on plans already. They started working on them before Michigan was even called on Wednesday. They had gone out in the media and made these claims. Michigan, of course, ended up going to Donald Trump, giving him an even bigger mandate, they say. So this will happen, and we cannot stop it. We also cannot stop the economic destruction that comes along with it. And if economic destruction is not enough for you, how about a little environmental destruction? Because I mentioned the double Ds. We've got the deportations and the drilling. Because Donald Trump aide Jason Miller admitted the morning after the election that, drilling. He's going to go through executive action and open up pretty much all available lands in this country for fossil fuel exploitation. I'm talking fracking, I'm talking oil drilling, whatever it is. We're opening this country up because Donald Trump somehow believes that's going to get inflation under control, right? The reason you're paying more for eggs and milk at the grocery store is not due to corporate greed. Oh, God, no. Trump has told us repeatedly on the campaign trail it's because of energy prices, right? Even though that's not even close to being true. And for the record, the reason you're paying more right now is also not because of actual inflation. Inflation's down to 2.1%, which is normal. Inflation has gone back to normal levels. The reason you're paying those high prices is because of corporate greed. 100%. That, by the way, was not a talking point that the corporate media was covering during the election. Oh, voters are concerned about the inflation. What do we do about inflation? Y'all couldn't talk about the corporate greed driving up the prices of everything we buy because every time you cut to commercial break, it's those same corporations who are screwing us over. It doesn't matter if you're a liberal network like MSNBC or a middle-of-the-road one like CNN, allegedly. No, you all get your money from the same advertisers. So you couldn't tell the public the truth about why we're paying higher prices, which of course is why most Americans think inflation's out of control, when in reality it is literally back to normal. But we'll destroy the environment to pretend like it does something, right, Donald? Because most Americans don't understand that we don't keep the energy we produce. Oil is sold on the national market, and we do not get to control the price. So nothing that Trump is doing is going to help the economy, but economists tell us all of it could destroy us. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.